Welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. If you are searching for a path to deeper insights, guidance, and spiritual connection, by becoming a member and choosing one of our levels, you will gain access to exclusive content, personalized readings, and the support of a like-minded mystical community, depending on the gate number you choose to activate. Ragnar's Gate 1. $6 per month. Access weekly synchronized guidance cards/tarot tale videos. Participate in exclusive members-only live Q&A sessions. Ragnar's Gate 2. $12 per month. Everything from Gate 1. Plus, a detailed monthly tarot reading crafted just for you via email or video link. Ragnar's Gate 3. $28 per month. All from Gates 1 and 2. Plus, a 15-minute live, one-on-one tarot session every month. And discounts and special offers on private tarot readings. Unlock the magic. Choose your gate, support the channel, and dive into a world of deeper understanding. Click join to become a member today. In https://buymeacoffee.com/RagnarsGateTarot.
Hello and welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. Here we are, Cycle 2 Session 4. And as always, as many times, if you become a member during the live or you make a donation, you can choose another bonus gift for you, which is gonna be a rule reading, which is an audience rule, so we'll get you a general advice with these nice looking stuff. So now the rule stuff. And the other option is to get a guidance card with Mythologia Venica Tarot by Susanna Sano, Finnish mythology. And you get a advice from there. So there we had the first promo event also we had the members event. Here's a special bonus. And we have the Zener game, so to speak, that we have going on. So we're gonna go through it once. Here we have 5 options for the symbol. So every time it can be one of these. Everybody gets to answer as many times as they want during the live, but one answer per card. So it can be always a circle, cross, square, waves, or a star. And I'm gonna shuffle them. I'm not gonna show you the card. When I put it here, I say answer now, then you answer. The idea is to use extrasensory perception. So this was used exactly to study that by Zener and his colleague in the 1900s. And well, it has been controversial, but I think on my lives and when I've been doing the reading, it seems to give some kind of entanglement there. It just seems to give an edge. When I've been using this, and it just gives the special something. It gives a synchronicity. It, like Carl Jung was talking, like meaningful coincidences is that, but it creates a connection, and it, at least for me, feels. It not just feels. I can make the readings even better. Okay, so that's gonna be how we go. So 3 readings with a twist, as many of you might know. And also, by the way, from the beginning we let go is I am TikTok. I can follow you back. Follow me there. There's gonna be promotional stuff, maybe some highlights, who knows what else. Subscribe, like, share, bring your friends here, hit the bell so you know when I'm on. And well, that's pretty much the stuff. There is information about everything in the description, so you can check that out too. And there is that. So let's go. We put the chat there. And welcome to the channel. So yeah, and if you come, if you don't know what is going on with the Zeners, please check the description on the video description how this works and type ready, and then you are included. Alright, sounds fair enough. So for this session I took a card like I always do. That seems to be, it gives like an underline something, and first I was kind of funny, there was again the King of Swords was one, but then I didn't quite formulate what I wanted before I asked for like a card for the session. So actually then what I got was, funny enough, kind of related stuff there, which would be the Emperor. And the Emperor is here. So it's the father figure of like the divine father of Tarot. So its strength is masculinity. It can be you see things how they are. And it's not if it's creativity and this in the Empress, then the Emperor sees things how they are. It's like would be like a mentor, a male mentor, a strong figure that who will be listened. And you can see, it seems like the Emperor is not really concerned much. It seems like they are kind of invincible, even in a sense that they don't really have to kind of defend themselves or something. They just are, and their whole presence is like life experience. And they can be, of course, strict but fair. They are leaders, bosses, rulers, and or it is like being like about form, that it's about that things are handled in a certain way. And this is a protector who also is kind of merciless for those who would try to hurt the ones that he loves. It's also could be considered the mother nature, like baring its teeth. It's like wild. It could be like, in that sense, the wild energy, raw strength. And then of course, depending in where it's handled and what is the situation, it can be then as well then things that you consider in men and masculinity. Of course, it doesn't have to mean that it's a man, but it's just the masculine energy, and it's like in that sense like the divine consort of the Empress, and they are pretty well when it comes that they are together. So it's also depending where you put it, what is asked. It's like brings like steadiness, and the things are like in a good foundation, and then like everything what you can think of is probably like somebody who, if it's about, would be related to the flesh things, pleasures of flesh, would be someone who is like a pretty good lover and like all that. So it implies at best like the ideals what you could consider is a provider. So in a way, ideals that you could consider about, for example, a man or masculine or father. And then of course, then it can also imply, if it's upside, it's like inverted or something, it can mean absolutely other things as well. So that was the card for the session. So now let's see who will turn up tonight. Maybe the gang is back together, and maybe there's noodles, maybe there's not. So yeah, we'll put those waiting there, and let's see how this works out. No. And again, so far, thank you for anyone who donated and has become a member for the channel. That helps, because I'm pretty serious about this, and I'm trying to grow this and make a community that to make a good refuge that you can share ideas and like this. And the tarot is not just a divinatory tool. It's something to try to find the right questions, and it's not just about the answers, try to find the right questions as well. So basically it will lead to transformation. And if a good tarot training would be that you come to ask a question, you get answered, but then it raises more, maybe even more profound questions, like, can I get this job? Then it's gonna be like, yeah, sure, it looks like you can get the job, but do you want it? It pays well, but is the money, does it fulfill you? Will it make you happy? Or is this something you will be looking for? Is this where you want to put your time? So while we are waiting, we will take, as an example, one of the rules, maybe. Let's put it here. Let's put it from here. We're gonna take this one here. And now it seems that the spring is arriving to Finland. And when you say that, then tomorrow is like till ankles snow, and you're like, oh my god, I should have said nothing. This seems to be the case of these things. Case of these things. So let's see what we can find from here. So you give an explanation on like what is this, and we're gonna do this. So we're gonna take this guy here. While we wait for participants for the Zener game and to train your intuition, and when you guess it, this time there's not going to be stories. No. Stories are not now. But as I said, for members there's gonna be per week a guidance card or a tarot tale what I've been reading. So that is a clear advantage of that. But let's go this one. Othila is like retreat, inheritance, or if there's separation. So what we would get from here, from this guy. Okay? So the paths will go to different directions. You have to like make your skin again, old skin again. And the relationships that you don't no longer serve you have to give up. When this role comes, the the gills are like the fish skins things are falling. Othila is like a rule of very like strict separation. The right thing to do in this situation when you get this is to agree to a separation or maybe to withdraw. What has to be, this has to be done without hesitation and with the respect, with the right timing. The quality that is related to this rule. Property is related to this rule. Because Othila is a rule of benefits and acquisitions. For example, the benefits that you have achieved or your inheritance can also then grow something that you have to give up. This could be in by some standards difficult when the thing that you have to let go is part of your like cultural inheritance, it's part of your background. Then you have to maybe weigh what is the meaning that you have like kept as your birthright. What is the meaning of your birthright that you have considered that it is? Maybe you have to give up your position in the society, your work, or your some ideals that you have kept for yourself, or you have told yourself, or maybe, and now the separation that will free you to develop you to exactly what you truly are, so that you can reach a harmony in your life. So that kind of stuff. So it's about harmony, for example. Okay. Welcome. Okay. Minja, we take a card. And warm welcome to the channel. Here we go. So, Now, I will portray this, I will keep it in my mind, I will try to send you through the ether, and if you get it right, we'll take your question and give you an answer. So go for it. Mignon. This time it's a square. So the idea is to make a connection sometimes takes 1 card, sometimes takes 7 cards. Okay, we go for the next one. 1 answer at a time. If you put 2, I will take the first one, okay? Yeah, cross star, or could be a wave. Yeah, but 1 answer only. Okay, hey, we go for the next one. Go for it. Alright, so I'm gonna try to portray it good, because it's a two-way street. And it's good for intuition. They say that you couldn't get better with this, but at least when I tried, it seemed to happen. Let it just come. If you have some noise in your head, just think them of clouds and let those pass. Don't think about it too much. And cross it is. So it didn't take too many guesses, huh? Good job, Mignon. So, what do you want to ask? Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, why did you did? Because I tried to send it to you and then you received it. Maybe we reached like synchronicity in here with this. That's really good. Well, basically you have 20% chance more or less, I guess, per time. So you needed only second card. And yeah, it's funny because there is like, I've been doing this for a while with people, and there is somebody said like, I just felt that it's like this, and then it was. And then there has been someone who did like 8 or 10 times that they didn't get it, that somebody got it 4 times right in a row. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, this is kind of nice, and it's really like, the idea is that this is an energy exchange. So for me it creates better bond with the one that I'm reading for. I feel that it gives better I can give better readings. And well, many people like it. Some didn't, some came, then they maybe didn't, and then they left, but most seem to be thinking that it's a fun way to do it, and it's like fun and games, and actually I consider it's pretty serious because I think it seemed to work. Okay. So, but yeah, do you have a question? No. Thank you. I am fine. My question is, Minya's question is, how does age feel towards me? Yeah, I'm planning to, and I'm trying to get to it. Like been doing this like daily for a while, but this week I am doing only this one. So, how does age feel towards Minyo? So, let's see what we get from here. Alright, next can we ask? Is it permission still? No, this is not quite the card. And why is for this? No, neither is this. Now, here's you, here's age. This is kind of like what is between you, and this, together with this, is how he or age feel about you. For me, it seems like that you have made the choice to back away from this person. That you are like a conscious choice to kind of take distance with this person. And this person has kind of, have you agreed on this? Well, 6, 7, 8, funny. So I think you have made an agreement that you sort of like would stay away, or there is something that doesn't connect you. You're turning your backs to each other. The situation for me is like, I would go and say that there has been some struggle, maybe like something that didn't. Let's see, what is this? They are all swords, basically. So it's all air. This is something that I would say in general would be maybe still short term, but I think you are not really like, neither one is paying attention to the other too much. And I think this person, how it feels, I don't think, since they are turning the 7, is like, basically, well, as I said, you both turn your back to each other. There's some kind of, you're somehow stuck. There's some kind of struggle between. I would say that you have had a fight, and this is why you're going both ways. This person at the moment wants to be left on their own devices. I wouldn't say that they have. They are like trying to. This person feels that he has to try to find inside themselves how they feel. That he doesn't really know even how he feels, and maybe he's like a kind of wants to be left alone. And I wouldn't say that the feelings would be at the moment really good. Yeah. Well, at the moment, I don't see anything like there is something that is. I don't think he has much feelings for you. I think this person is somehow in a situation that he wants to be alone. If you would have been a couple, I would think you have had a fight. But, and also like I said, that somehow, I don't know, for me, I don't know, do you still want to keep this person like away even if you would have some kind of feelings towards him? He's a classmate of mine, never spoken to him, but he always staring at me. Yeah. Well, that doesn't like give me anything. If there is cup, would be cups or something. But at the moment, I think this person doesn't have much towards you. That they are considered with their own. He's considered in his own stuff, like his own feelings. But this is like everything is swords. So this is some swords move fast. They cut fast. It's air. So this is the situation now. I think that can change fast, depending always, of course, what you do, because nothing is set in stone. But it's kind of funny that it's 6, 7, 8, 9, all the swords. I put the cards first in order in the deck, and then I shuffle and that. But still, it stayed kind of like this. I think it could be also that now at the moment this person is like, could be a little bit like a shy, or he's trying to maybe the plate what he's doing is instead when has been that he's kind of staring at you but doesn't really don't have the balls to do anything about it, or is like just trying to play some game with you, you know. Well, okay, fair enough. Whoever reads however they like, but I wouldn't say that. Well, for me, like you can do this, of course, in many ways. I don't think there's a university degree, or maybe there is. I have studied this for like 10 years, and I've been reading books and checking the meditating with the cards. It depends on everything, but for me, it's like I look at just the cards. This is like a rider-white cards. And for me it's like you are not at the moment even noticing each other, even though you're asking, but for me it's like this is for you also, like at the moment I feel that you have, even if you ask, you're still somehow turning your back on this person, and they try to maybe to play some kind of game with you, maybe that they stare and there's like, you know, like staring, but no I wasn't staring, no yeah no yeah, what about no I'm okay, something like this. So but yeah, I think this person has his own troubles at the moment also, like this, like you can see that this, you can look at this, there's, well, a woman or whatever, it doesn't really matter, but there is this time that there's like nine swords hanging, and so there's like a nightmare, maybe like a bit of a challenging situation. The person is trying to find their own inner understanding of something, and they are dealing with their own personal stuff and maybe want to be kind of alone at the moment. Yeah, maybe that is the stuff that maybe this person doesn't have, this age doesn't have like the courage to just say about, hey, how are you? I am age, you know, and we haven't really spoken in this class, you know, like been staring at you like a mother hugger for a long time, but you know, now I want to talk to you. So maybe it's like sort of like a game. The seven could, like you can see this in this person's part is that you carry the swords, couple of swords are left, then you carry the 5 swords, which is like a sort of like some kind of, could be like a fight, so you can consider, and there's 2 swords, which means that this like that are left behind, and it means that it's like situation is stuck and the person would be stuck also. So many billion ways you can see it, but yeah, like I said, I don't think there's too much at the moment happening on that sense. And well, if I wouldn't jump into love immediately. Of course, it could be, depending how the cards are, what they are. But just swords, and then there are mind. For me, it's like mind, logic, reason, and love is not part of that. Of course, in a sense, you can read however you want, but this is what I think. Okay. No worries. What you say? Could I ask a follow-up to this reading if I get it right, or is it better to ask a different question? Well, how I see it is like one question, one card. So let's play more. Then you can ask whatever you want on my view, and I answer whatever I want, meaning that I will. Yes, let's do the card. Okay? You are most welcome. So, you're ready for the next card. When you get it right, you ask whatever you want the next. Okay? I will just grab a sip of water here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull another card. Your job is to know what it is. Not to guess, but to know. Do the same thing you did before, okay? Going now. This time it's a start. Now I have to say it wasn't even close. This is why we need to do more. Okay. Next one. Now. Yeah, it's a strange business of things. But yeah, this one, go for it. Think about how you felt when you got the one right. Not too much, but just some kind of sensation. I'm gonna try to keep this and put it forward. So, you say square, now it's a cross. And at best was funny, I was like, I don't know, I remember why was it, but I was about to take one card, but in the last moment I changed it. And I already had it in my head what it is, and I somehow changed it to last, and then I had 3 people getting it right at the same time, so that was kind of funny. Yeah, no, I've been excited, there's no problem with that, I guess. Let's take a couple of breaths then. Okay. Start. Okay, we go now. Indeed, it's a circle, my friend. Muy bien. No, don't second guess it. It's the first one. I will not take the second answer. So when you put one, that's the answer, and you can see it. Both times when you got it right, it was the first one. So you got it. Congratulations. Really good. Tosi hyvä, like they would say in Finnish. With all confidence. Okay. So, let's take the text away for a second there. Did you feel anything with it? So like, was it there any similar feeling than with the other one or something? Yeah, well, that sounds as good as explanation, and never if they jump out of you. Then I just look at whatever I felt more drawn to. Well, I think that as good tactic as ever seems to work. Why not? So, I think I lost you for a while there, Mignon. Mignon. Why the heck does he stare so much? Okay. Well, okay. So we were discussing that already earlier. Why the heck does Age stare so much? Maybe he has a problem with his eyesight, like some kind of thing. Who knows? Okay, but we'll see what the cards say. Can we ask? Yes, we can. Why the heck does he stare so much? So, this is the answer, and we're gonna take more cards. Let's see. Okay, we have the Three of Swords here. So I think it's like that. Basically, somehow I think he's looking for, actually looking at you also to see you, how you really are. There could be like this, that it's not just some kind of game. Of course, that could be considered, and he considers that this is like I think he's study. I think he's like studying you in that sense. Maybe not in a weird way that you should be really worried, but I think this person could have been hurt before. For me, this is like my favorite saying about the Three of Swords is the mind betrays the heart, since the swords come through the heart. So maybe this person has been kind of hurt, or is afraid, or at least that might get hurt, and this is why he's doing all the staring game. I think he's trying to uncover how you really are, like literally looking at you and try to like think and conclude. Arvid, hello, welcome to the channel, warm welcome. So yeah, I think this person thinks that this is like a sort of fruitful thing to do, and he is trying to figure you out, I think. Let's see if it's like past, present, future on this person. Well, then we get 16, 17 and 18 major arcanes. So I would say definitely he has been Arvid, please. Again, free readings, but check out. I will put this there. So, check out the description how we do the things here. Free readings with a twist. Check it out. Then when you know, be type ready, like it says in the instructions. So yeah, I think this person, the Age, has gone through something that was maybe he fell for someone, or had a relation, and that went crumbling down like in flames. And this person is looking for signs, I guess, now on you, and he is like observing and like maybe, funny enough, there is the two towers that he's turning his back into in the future. So I think he's somehow trying to study you, that how you really are, and that would you be someone that he could like kind of trust or something like this. But he hasn't dealt completely his stuff, and maybe this is why he kind of overdoes the staring thing and studying of you, that he tries to be too certain. And I think this is leading, maybe he's doing it a bit too much, but I think it's gonna lead to sort of like an end of a cycle. I think this person thinks that maybe there's a long way still to get to know you, or to figure you out. But I think that could be that there is like sort of like maybe he stops at some point. So because this is 50, like 16, 17, 18, it's like a natural thing. They're all major arcanes, even the answer is here. So yeah, I think this person is studying you, but I don't think this is any like a really weird, you should be worried kind of way. I think it's because of his own situation. And maybe he's also trying to find sort of like the right signal, that he could find some hope in your eyes, or like that is, well, the eyes are the reflection of the soul, and like maybe he's like, this person is looking here, can see the sky also, but maybe he's looking for to see somehow kind of like, okay, that hey, he's staring, and maybe you are, I don't know, you give a smile or you look at him certain way or something like this. Damo in order again is kind of cool, yes, it is. Like I said, of course, in some manner, like in logic ways, like I put the cards in order and then I shuffle them, but I have shuffled them kind of a few times, so that they come out like this is still something. But I guess somebody said when you shuffle the card 7 times, they won't get more shuffled than that, or mixed. I don't know. Maybe it's silly boys. Does he wanna befriend me by finding me out? Arvid, please check out the instruction. And I am doing a reading for Mignon, so let's be polite and not interrupt that. Sorry. Does he want to befriend me by finding me out or something? So what is his intentions in that sense, like towards you? Well, earlier what we checked that he didn't really have, and this has been like when he does do it, that he didn't really have at the moment really much, but let's see what we get here from here. The sun upside down, which is basically so it's 19 when it's upside, but it's upside down. If it would be the sun, I think that would be clear. So it's somehow something to do with that he's checking, he's definitely like trying to figure you out, but that is something that like I think is related what he has gone through himself, that I'm not sure if he has, again, I would relate this to another card in a sense, so it's the sun upside down, so I think that would lead to, again, that he's trying to find more like not by studying you, he's trying to find answer something within himself and his situation. I think it has to do with this what he has gone through, so that he is hopeful to find this something, but it's, I don't know, at the moment I see that for me it feels like that is, the staring is like, at the same time he kind of perhaps wants to find some kind of connection or some kind of hope with you, or like that maybe they would want to connect with you in some way, but this is a lot to do about himself. I don't know if he's trying to prove something to Helsi, but he's trying to find some kind of light in himself for this, and maybe it's also that, but by studying what you, or how, what kind of like a creature you are, or whatever, or what kind of person you are, that he's looking for some kind of inner light or inner understanding also, like it's also about himself. So maybe he's working on this, that he has gone through some rough stuff, and now he's kind of like maybe getting back to his feet and, you know, trying to find the right signals. Wait for it, Arvid. We go for it in a sec. So I think it's like, yeah, he kind of is looking for a connection with you, and but it's also as much about himself. So I don't know if it also has to do something that he wants to prove it to himself somehow, that he can connect with someone, because he has been, like we had this, and yeah, I'm not sure if I can do this. Well, nice to hear that, and hopefully it kind of like, sometimes I start to get, there's billion things that comes to my head at the same time, and I felt pretty at ease with these 2 readings what I've made for you, because I think it's partly, yes, not just partly about these guys, but it just felt that there is a connection, so it was easy to do. Okay. He's quite a class clown. It's funny, but he doesn't speak to me. Yeah, And maybe there is stuff when people use humor and well, I might have been in the same position myself at some point, younger, decades or eons ago, ions ago. But the clown thing could be that that this could be created because of some drama or like a tragedy or whatever that has been happening. And maybe this is that he is not quite sure, like, are you like what you are? You know what I mean? So I think that's the stuff. So because I think for people it can be like it's really easy to talk to someone and make joke, but when there is a certain person it could be like next to impossible or something like this. So a friend of mine said he's actually not good at befriending people and quite awkward. Yeah, well, this could be his way of hiding that. So, like I said, he's maybe he's looking forward, because for me it's like he's studying, but he's studying somehow himself at the same time. So the point would be somehow that he's doing some work also, in a sense that he tries to get better befriending people and getting to know people and being social. And being funny is like, of course, I don't know, that sounds like easy enough to be try to connect with someone to be funny, for example. Hello Linda. You can, if you want to have your question answered, please check out the description. And when you're ready, type ready. So, and welcome to the channel, Linda 11. Nice to have you here. So, now we are ready for the next Zener card. Arvid is ready. Mignon, you're ready. And Linda, when you know what's going on, you're most welcome to join. Okay? So, be ready now. So at the moment, at least Mignon and Arvid, there's no limitations. You can participate as many times as you want. The limitations are in your head, or in mine, in somebody's head. Go for it now. Type your answer. Don't think about it too much, let it come. Arvid says circle. Linda 11 says star. Mignon, do we have an answer from you as well? Lacey's ready and says star. Welcome Lacey. Lazy, excuse me. So, fun enough. We have circle, star, and waves. And it's a star. So, Linda 11, I will answer your question first, and then Lace, after Linda has gotten her question answered, then you can ask yours. So warm welcome to Lace and Linda 11 here, Arvid as well. Mignon got it already right pretty well twice. So, but now this is how it works. Linda 11, you ask your question, we answer you, and then Lace, you can ask your question after we have finished with Linda. Okay? Really good. First time and straight right. So the idea that this creates a like synchronicity, and that I would get to give you the best possible reading. And well, my question is, will my mom benefit from spiritual cleanse? She is very sick. Well, let's see what the cards have to say. Of course, at this point, this is something, I guess, that is in the realms of the cards, and one can ask whatever in a sense, but of course, nothing is ever substituting any kind of advice from a health professional, lawyer, or something like this. My question is, will my mom benefit from spiritual cleanse? She is very sick. Let's see what we say. No, this one is not the right. Energy is right, but I will ask, can I ask a permission every time from the cards? Let's see. We put this. The answer would be here for Linda 11. I would say yes. I think it would be something that would be materialized, and I think this kind of practice that is with the spiritual thing, I think this would be then something that would have to be like, I get the impression like practical. This, like, for me, this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who gets up in the morning and does the work, you know, like it's very precise and can't be trusted. So I think yes, if it's done someone who is trustworthy for her, like to perform or help to do it, and I think this would be something that should be done like not just once. I think this is, I would say that this is something that should become some kind of like a common practice. That's how I see this. That basically, like in any sort of like if you want to take care of your health in any manner, I think if you are consistent, that will help. So this is the consistency of the effort in that sense. So, and there is the horse, which indicates, well, this one is not really active in that sense, but I would say that she would benefit if this would be something that would be more, of course, if it so it won't strain her physically or any way harm her, but if you can perform it in such manner that it will not like take her, you know, like make her feel worse, or that does like take her energy in that sense. So if it's safe, you consider it safe to do, I would do it, let's say that to take it like a habit to do it, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know, every day or once a week, but how you see it, that would be like this kind of more regular, like in a sense, if you go to the, maybe it's a totally silly example, I'm sorry to hear that your mother is sick, it's obviously really sad to hear, hope she gets better. But like whatever, if you go to the gym, if you go there, you know, 3 times a week, it's probably better than that you do it once a month. So it's somehow, I would say, like really practical, like I would take a really practical approach on this, and yeah, to do it not just once, but actually like to make a common practice that it is done, like, so I think that would be the helpful thing. Okay, Linda. So, did that answer your question, Linda? 11. Yeah, well, the pentacles are still like earth. It's like really like you manifest something. So also I think it's important that if you think about this, that it's not something that you just think about doing, but it's actually that now then go ahead with it. If it doesn't hurt her, you know, like that, it won't like cause her like any discomfort in that sense. So that is the stuff that this is like, maybe if you've been thinking about, yeah, now it's time then to do it, and do it like more than just once. But again, as long as it doesn't cause her any discomfort, or it's not like making her any problems. Okay, you're most welcome. And as I say, all the best to you and your mom, and stay around. You can ask more questions as we participate with the Zener stuff. I'm gonna be here still for like half an hour. So if you want to ask something else or something related, if you guess the card, you get to ask. So this is how it is. this is how it is. And now next, just a moment, and then we put this out, and after this nice video thing for a moment, then Lace's turn.
Welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. If you are searching for a path to deeper insights, guidance, and spiritual connection, by becoming a member and choosing one of our levels, you will gain access to exclusive content, personalized readings, and the support of a like-minded mystical community, depending on the gate number you choose to activate. Ragnar's Gate 1. $6 per month. Access weekly synchronized guidance cards / tarot tale videos. Participate in exclusive members-only live Q&A sessions. Ragnar's Gate 2. $12 per month. Everything from Gate 1. Plus, a detailed monthly tarot reading crafted just for you via email or video link. Ragnar's Gate 3. $28 per month. All from Gates 1 and 2. Plus, a 15-minute live, one-on-one tarot session every month. Discounts and special offers on private tarot readings. Unlock the magic. Choose your gate, support the channel, and dive into a world of deeper understanding. Click join to become a member today. In https://buymeacoffee.com/RagnarsGateTarot.
Okay, so there is the promotional video, how it is, and so yeah, I'm putting this. There's a if you want to be a member, this limited, and if you take the membership now, I will have at some point. There is so much time that I have in my hands only. I will have pressure to increase the prices, but the people who want to be the early supporters, I will never increase the prices. That's gonna be how it is. But more in the buymeacoffee.com, check it out from there. So, Lace, you're up. Thanks, man. Thank you. So, Lace, your turn. You got the card. We have the connection. It's synchronicity. Let's go for it. And yeah, this is the only live I'm doing this week. Next week, who knows? I will try to do more because I was doing many per week, but now I have to do other things as well, in a sense. Okay. Will my community meeting in April approve my business idea? Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see what we get. So that's pretty much like a yes or no question in that sense. So let's take just one first and see what that gives, and if not, then we take more cards. So, can we ask? Yes, we can. So the answer would be here. Will my community meeting in April approve my business idea? Asks Lace. I think it's gonna be scrutinized like seriously. I think it's like I think you will have to be prepared to be like to answer in detail, like a lot of like really accurately the things. That is gonna be like taken apart, put again, eaten and spat out, and you know, like it's the judgment which is like basically one away from the world. If it would have been the world, that would be definitely yes on my view. I would want to lean towards yes, but I think you should prepare yourself to be really, really well prepared to give answers to anything that figure out anything they can ask and then think about something they would never ask and figure an answer to that as well. So I think basically, let's see what we get from here. We get past, present, future under this. Okay, business idea, here we have it. Ace of Wands in that sense. With some, well, at the moment I think the feeling is that basically with this idea, have a major arcane here. This is also a major arcane, so I don't think this is like a minor thing in general either. And in the future, you have the Two of Wands, so it's basically kind of in a way goes that there has been the idea. At the moment, it's kind of been. I think there is some tweaks that you are doing still, or you have to do, and in a way you can mix water and fire if you have the right. Hello, Alien Tat. Welcome to the channel. So let's take the text, by the way, away from the screen for a sec. So I think with that there is some moderation, and you are getting some more insights about the whole idea. I think it has promise. I think the future will bring that it will turn from just the idea to something else, that it moves to the next stage. So I think this is like, in a sense, it's like from Ace to the Two. It's like it's something increases. I would want to say yes. I think they will approve your business idea, but I think you need to really prepare to be answer to like I don't know. I think it's gonna be scrutinized like seriously. That it's gonna be very thoroughly looked through. So you cannot waltz in there and say like, hey, yeah, I have this idea. We're gonna put the burger joint there, and we're gonna have vegan burgers there and then meat burgers there, and that's it. And then they're gonna start asking every possible thing you can imagine. So I would say like you have to be really well prepared for this, like super well prepared. And I think you are doing the work also good here at the moment as we speak. So I think this has potential, a good potential to work, that they will approve. Can I ask what it is? Of course, it's none of my business in the end, but I am now intrigued. If you don't mind telling me. Yeah, and also like if you look at this, there is like this is the judgment. So it's not going to be like, I don't think it's going to be in a way easy for you in a sense. But you can see that there is like these huggers are raising from the graves. So I mean like, you need to know everything inside out, and I think you would have to be like able to be, adapt to whatever is asked, and then you cannot. It would be better that you are basically like reciting immediately from your memory whatever they ask, and whatever you could even not consider they ask, you could still answer immediately without any hesitation. So this has to be on my view, in your backbone, in your like spine, this thing. That you would have to answer like this. Okay? Okay, that's good. That's good. Like I said also here, I think you are doing the right things also at the moment. So I think you're in a good path for this. So I think you are doing good work, but I would. Well, this signals for me that you are doing good work with this still. That you have gained some kind of also sort of like enlightenment maybe about the idea of how it needs to be done so it will work, and that you have to be able to, maybe you are now thinking also how you will put it forward. But I think this is, yeah, I would say yes, and I think it has potential. Also, I think you are gonna gain also in the future some other knowledge will follow with this, that this can lead also to other possibilities. You get this through, that it can grow and become something else. Okay? We cool? And by the way, guys, I'm on TikTok. Follow me there. I can follow back. For the first 2-3 weeks, I couldn't follow bloody anyone, which was pretty annoying. But yeah, there. And I will try when I get some time to work on to put maybe some shorts, some highlights in here, and maybe on TikTok about some readings. And also, with them, if you become a member, there's once a month gonna be an event only for members, like questions and answers, and then it's gonna be other philosophical and who knows what kind of interesting, mysterious stuff. Okay? I accomplished one of my long-term goals, now moving to the next. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, well, I remember like it has been, despite not really much about maybe the cars, but it was some kind of boxing thing, some boxing coach. I was checking some, I don't know, some documentary or whatever, like a interview, and it was like that you do the work, and then you go to a boxing match. Let's talk about that. Not that I'm on WhatsApp because I travel so to make friends a lot of. I'm on WhatsApp because I travel, so make friends a lot, not a social media woman. Well, that sounds good. So, but with this, like, with the boxing business I had in mind, not that I'm a huge fan of boxing, I can maybe watch match or that somehow, somewhere, perhaps. Not sometimes. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, the idea is like you do the work, and then if the person beats you in the game or in the match or wins, if you did all the work you could done, then they were just simply better. But it's not that if you have this mentality that you work as hard as possible, then you could have not done more. So then the other one just was better for some reason. Maybe they just had to have worked more, or they had better whatever. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes. Sarah, yes, you may ask a question, but I will put you a text on the screen, which means that you should check out the description, and then you see how I operate here. So it's gonna be about this, guys. Okay? So feel very welcome here, Sarah 939534. And I am determined. Well, that is good. And then you are most welcome. It starts with something, it starts with an idea, and this is what it was the Ace of Wands there also, like it starts with something and then you just have to materialize it. What would be the Pentacles, for example, in some way. So yeah, Sarah, you may most definitely ask a question. I am here for a little while still. And others who were here also, you are ready, muy bien, really good. Hello, Apologetic. Apologetic is also here. He's a very frequent visitor with very interesting questions. Somehow my chat seems to be a little bit jammed here. Yeah, like that also. If you are ready, you know what's going on. Please type ready and we want Mignon. Come, join us. Linda, you can join us again if you want to with this. Arvid, you can also join. So there's no limitations. Everyone can answer as many times as they want. So we have here Sarah, we have Apologetic, we have Mignon. But Sarah, first you have to guess the card. Then you get to your answer to your question answered, okay? So check out the description still. We're gonna go for this and let's see who gets it right. Everyone who gets it right will get the question answered. Here comes the card. Type your answer now. Apologetic answer square. Minions answer square. Sarah's answers death card. Well, that's an interesting answer, but now I would really seriously suggest to check out the video description for the instructions how this goes. And there is the possibilities what the card can be. I appreciate the death card answer though. I have to say that that's not the right one, the answer. So we have two squares. Apologetic is a square, saying square. Minion saying square. Sarah said death card, which is the first time somebody chooses that one. I have to say that you have to check out the instruction a little bit better. Square, square. And now I'm gonna take waves comes from there. We have square, square, waves. So, does everyone feel that they answered? I think Sarah says waves. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have a circle. So nobody got a circle. So we're gonna take another card. Same deal. Always the same options are there possible to what it could be. So let's see. So that was a circle. Then we're gonna go for the next one. Now, type your answer. I'm gonna try to portray. So I'm trying to put, maybe it's a quantum entanglement. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's some kind of unified field thing that puts us through the string theory, string things. That I'm gonna try to portray this with my mind through the ether or however towards you. Sarah 9, Sarah says square, Minion says waves. We have still there. Linda 11 says square, Apologetic says square. There is a lot of squares here. The three people say square, but this time it's waves. So the synchronicity goes to Minion. You're welcome to ask your question. Funny that you all three put the stuff, and there has been earlier, like I said, like I got three people getting at the same time it right. But this one goes to Minion. Congratulations. Put your question. I will put you some hearts here. And by the way, I have to say that Minion has done really well. She has got it right. This is the third time. So she has been somehow in tune with this. How do I best navigate with upcoming challenges? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can we ask? I have to say that this card keeps coming up. I've been looking into it, but I think I need to make a meditation with it. This just keeps coming up with this when I ask the question, when it drops from the deck. Oh my, well, I can ask. So, how do I best navigate upcoming challenges? We will put one card here, and we can check what it gives. Well, basically what I say is that you have to be careful that you don't burn yourself. Like you won't get burned out. I think you have to make sure that the fire burns inside you. Because the fire burns fast. You have to feed the fire that it burns inside you. So it's like you have to be, I would say, you try to be inspired. Try to use your creativity and sort of keep the fire burning. And that would be the stuff. Then it's definitely, like you ask, how do I best navigate? The thing is that it is your fire inside you that will put you like sheer willpower and like this, that is like, I think whatever challenges would come, you have the fire and you have the will and you have the the creativity to tackle pretty much anything. If you just let it happen, and you need to keep it like well, keep the fire burning, you know, that don't let it go out, and be careful that you don't like put too much still burden on you. But even though I am thinking that you can pretty much tackle anything what is coming. Then we take past, present, future also for this. So I think there has been even some kind of spiritual search or an information that you have been searching for, and hopefully you found. And here is like, this is the creator of fire. For me, it's like, I think you are this, that you can create this for yourself. And that will lead to stable ground, stable situation. And like, that you can be at ease. So remember that you are the creator of fire. And use your intuition, it's partly all this. So basically, just utilize that what you have, like, clearly. And they are the 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. So a lot of fire. So you utilize this. I think the fire is strong within you in that. But have to keep in mind that fire and the wands, it's fire, it burns fast. So you know, it's not gonna be enough that you know, like you could, if you would have like a fireplace and you every once in a while throw that. You have to kind of like keep feeding it pretty constantly. But keep in mind that you don't. The fire is like still like a power and an energy that can warm your house or burn your house. So you have to keep in mind that you don't then still overdo it. So because you could get like then maybe mentally burned out. So hi sad girl, welcome. Nice to have you back. You can come in nick of time, because tonight I don't think I have too much time to spend here anymore, but I am gonna be here at least 10 minutes, something like this. Mignon. Yeah, stay motivated and inspired, and like you have, I think you have the willpower, you have the creativity, and like to keep the fire alive for yourself, whatever it is. That don't become negative and like this. Be like, keep the like this kind of like can-do attitude and like this, and also use your intuition. But just keep in mind that this is the fire that feeds you, in that sense that you are the creator of it, and you can put, and then maybe now is the time to like feed it a bit more, and then you can get in the near future to the position that it will burn more evenly. But maybe you need more like now you need to consciously create it, more. But to keep in mind that if there is too much fire is bad. Well, it looks like for me that it will go well. Yes. I think it's like I think you don't really need. I would say that as long as you keep it in check and in balance, in a way that you don't breathe the fire. Fire is not. It's not good master. It's a good like a servant in that sense. So as long as you keep it under control, I don't think you even need anyone's help. So I think you can manage on your own, whatever is coming. But I also like yeah, I don't know. For I just get, I would just get this impression that maybe there has been some kind of like a spiritual questing challenge with you, or to finding new info lately. That's just like an extra bit the challenges. So maybe that has been one of the challenges that you would have faced just some not so long time ago. You say, a moment, I see. It will go well, I see. I have no idea what it could be about. Sorry, now what could be about? Tell me. Enlighten me with your fire. Is it like Ramadan? That means that you gonna have to, or am I don't know. Meaning that will be that you have to fast during the days and stuff like that. If I am not totally confused. Myself at the moment I am like a spiritual person, but I'm not really organized to anything. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting stuff, talking about to keeping the fire burning and like challenges that might arise. And then that, I don't know, like I said, that you might have had some kind of like spiritual quest or challenge with just recently. If there is something, I don't know. But yeah, well, you don't need to see that at heart. But well, this is whatever you think it is. But like I said, I had no idea that you had this going on for this month, of course. But for me, like I would say that somehow related to like a spiritual realms, that there has been some kind of challenge, or like a seeking of more new information. Maybe it's regarding your like faith. Maybe it's not even a challenge, but maybe you have unraveled something new about it, or you have understood something better, or you wanted to and you were searching for more answers, or something like this. And I see that you are, yes. Well, this is for me is, well, if you have something to do with your religion, the school stuff, because this is more like, but it's not really like organized religion and stuff like this. Would it be Muslim, Christianity, Hindu, or whatever, Jewish thing, or whatever, or science can be considered, or whatever. But I think this is more like a spiritual thing. So basically, this high priestess is the keeper of like secrets, and maybe you wanted to unravel some kind of secret with in your spiritual life, or to learn something new, or there was something that you were not sure how it is, and maybe you tried to find out, or you want to, or you did, and also it's relating to intuition. Look at the blue. Hello Ragnar, I have no headphones, so I cannot hear for shit. Fair enough, no worries. Maybe I will try for you to speak a little bit louder. Oh, I should have wear my headphones, because this gives, I think, a little bit background noise for this. But you are in nick of time. I am leaving in 3 minutes, so it's really nice to see you here, Lokiro. So, but yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like a school thing. But you consider, the important thing is like, because this is the only major arcane here, so I think that everything you can manage. But if you want to think about this, that if there's some spiritual thing, you look at this card and whatever you can get from there. The funny thing is that it has, I love to say this, she has the moon at her feet. So, and then moon, the month, what is have this, so maybe you are, I don't know, maybe you consider the meaning of this, not knowing much of your faith, but, and your religion, but maybe you can, that is somehow related to this month, that maybe you reflect on this month in certain manners, and you can, maybe you were thinking how to do it, or maybe you can do it in some other manner. I don't really know. But this could give you something. Okay, you are most welcome. Now we're gonna go, because apologetic is also ready. Muy bien, tosi hyvä. Really good. Mycket bra. I don't know, that was already kind of few. Really good. That was already, was it très bien? I don't know how many languages really good that is already. Okay, we're gonna do maybe 1, 2 cards. I'm really happy to hear that. I remember there was here where I live nearby a shopping center, it seems like, I didn't know, but suddenly there was really like, well, young people who I would consider would kind of, without too much of bias, said they are Muslims, and they, like, I happened to be in the shopping center really late in the night, and then it was full of young like teenagers and stuff coming there, and going to buy some snacks and Coca-Cola and all sorts of things. So then I was like, oh yeah, there's this stuff going on, this one here. But anyway, apologetics ready. Lokiro Blue, can you hear me? Be ready. In front of the rocks. This one. The funny thing is it's transparent. The light just hitting is basically, well, yeah, it looks kind of blue from there. But it's actually a transparent glass, like a, not a crystal ball, but something like that. This is kind of like this kind of very simple setup today. Yeah, I thought that was the case, that maybe people, well, if you don't eat the whole day, you're gonna feel hungry in the night. I think, I don't know how much religious stuff you have or prayer, but the stomach is, I guess, there is physical things that is what it is. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was the funny stuff. I thought that was the case, that you cannot, like, during when the sun goes down you can eat or something like this. Was it so? Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Okay, hey, this is one of, if not the last, one of the last Zeners of the evening. And then this will be, I think, yeah. If you want to have a reading, contact me through ragnarskatetarot@gmail.com, because this week this will be my only live. Except I'm gonna do one in Finnish, but English live, this is the only one. Thank you for being respectful, Zener religious driver. I've come across tarot readers who have been very, very negative towards them. A bit shocking, really. Well, I don't know. At some point, I don't think I was taking organized religion in general, like, really respectfully and nice. But now, I am myself. I am not really in any organized stuff, but I have been doing certain things. I've been talking to Jehovah's Witnesses, God knows who. Or who knows, universe knows who, but I have been thinking that I'm not gonna judge anyone. I have started thinking that I believe in cooperation. For me, it seems to be the love is pretty much the answer to everything, and cooperation. And it's, for me, it starts to be like we are all one, and it's difficult to start to think some point already like where I stop and somebody else starts. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that it's like this. But yeah, maybe when I was younger I was a little bit different, my approach and my ideas, but more maybe wisdom has come, and then everyone with their own stuff. Respect is good. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go for, I think this is gonna be the last one. So, are you guys ready? I will wait for a second. I will take a sip of water. Hey Lokiro, what are you doing here so late? I started already 1.5 hours ago. Now I have to go soon. Even if you have your headphones and maybe even noodles. Who knows? Yeah, we get some hearts going on. Yes, okay, you are correct. We go. Everyone who is ready is gonna type an answer, and we're gonna go now. Apologetic has been pretty good with this stuff. In tuned. Go for it. Give me your answer, please. Apologetic says square. Does anyone else have an answer? Mignon says circle. Locker Blue says star. With all the headphones and everything. So 3 different stuff. Do we have anyone else there? I think we should have someone else still. If we have. Linda there, Linda 11, Sarah 9534. Lace, if you're here. Go ahead guys. Let's hit it. Put, give me your best shot or whatever. That sounds really strange. I'm not gonna say that again. Okay, so if there's no one else, then we have 3 answers, 3 different answers. We have square, we have a circle, we have a star. And are you ready? It is a circle. I would say that the other ball on the rocks I like too. Well, it's basically similar but smaller ball on the rocks. Smaller ball on the rocks. Okay. I don't know what you're doing, Mignon, but you're doing pretty good. This is like, you got like, I think 2nd or 3rd one in a row. Very good. So, go ahead, Mignon. It's your time to ask your question. That is probably, let's see. That's pretty much one of the last, if not the last question. Apologetic, sorry if you don't get your question today, but I'm happy we have had discussions before. Let's say that I will do this, I will see how long we take with this and what's the time. But then I'm kind of like overdoing this a little bit, because I have to set some limits for myself as well, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to manage. So if you hang in there for a little while, I will tell you in a sec. Let's see what Mignon will ask her. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. It looks really there, like it's really blue. I came in way too late. I was too busy being angry at God, so that kind of adds to the religion conversation from earlier. Yeah. How does A feel? Okay, we ask how does A feel. Okay, let's put it the right way around. How, Mignon is asking how does A feel? Well, we take 1 card for that. That can be it. This is how A feels. Yeah, A feels like the hanged man. A feels that it's like in a passive state. It's more like observing and trying to probably figure out like seriously how they feel about, or how they feel. It's like the person has put themselves hanging between heaven and earth, upside down but willingly. So the person is sacrificing something to gain new understanding. Okay. So basically, I think the A feels little bit that the blood is running to their heads, and he feels that there is sort of like has come to a point that things have to change. But now this person is not willing to change. It feels like there has to be something new, and how does A feel? Sorry, I meant about me. So how does A feel about you? Okay, well, we still have this. So A feels, like I said, A feels anyway the same, in a sense that the A feels that things have to change. That the A is, like I said, sacrificing something to gain another perspective, and feels sort of passive if it's about you. So, like I said, the person is, like you can see, is like the person has put themselves hanging with one leg, hands behind the back, by the way, same position that they have in the world cards, to gain new understanding. This has been led to from action that has been happened before, has led to a reaction, and now the person is observing the nature and how everything to see how they feel and how they should feel, and it's like in a process of sacrificing something to gaining something new. So let's see if we get something. Well, this is a major arcane, is the Hangman. So it's like, for example, in the Nordic mythology, the Odin was gaining the runes that I was showing in the beginning also, like the ones who want to donate become a member to get the rune reading, Odin's rune, like a bonus. So he gained by putting him, I think he was nailed to the tree of life for a couple of days without drinking, and then got the runes which has all the knowledge and stuff like this. Fair enough, as long as you get the aid that you need. So let's see. Okay, so this is the stuff that the person is. I will take 3 more cards. This past, present, future. Well, for some reason we get after this, how the person feels is like all the cups are kind of empty. Although it's like a natural progression, but everything is upside down. So this is probably that this person towards you has felt one way, and now he doesn't, or this person doesn't know anymore how to feel towards you. So basically, the progression is natural, sort of like from page to the knight to the queen. If they would be the other way around, then I would somehow see it more in a positive manner. But this is like. If you think about it as a past, present, future also, basically, well, like I said, this person is sacrificing something to gain new understanding and wants to feel in a new manner or see in a new manner the whole thing linking to you. And I think it's been like a sort of like there has been no limits in the past for the feelings. Maybe they have had a lot of feelings towards you, and now, like I said, it has changed, and the person is more like trying to find out and see like signs and observe, even like here is like the observing passively. So here is the paying attention, like what the universe is telling, how the person is feeling, maybe observing you as well, and trying to like reflect how they feel. And it's leading to a change, which is kind of funny, because here after this will come the death, and then basically here we have the Queen of Cups upside down. So I think it's gonna be like, it's been kind of limitless. I don't know if it's basically like some relation. Yeah, I've been told he likes me before, but I'm not sure. I think maybe there has been like a crush on you in that sense, and then now it's looking for some kind of like, I don't know, confirmation for it, or like signs, is that true? But now it's making like more serious, like if there was a crush, maybe this person is making more like a or like that he likes you, but now this is like really making inner work how he feels about you. I think that is also that they, and it's trying to change perspective. Maybe it's like, let's say that it was based on just, you know, like because you, I don't know, you have a beautiful eyes or whatever, I don't know, or that likes the way you talk or how you carry yourself, or I don't know. But I think it was like kind of sort of limitless. There was no bounds in him in this case, and in here now it's like reflecting and try to see what's going on, and it's leading towards the change in the feelings. So it depends, I guess, what is the conclusion, what this person is gonna come up with this. Yeah, basically it was kind of similar, I guess, what was earlier in that sense, but there was the star. So this would be more Not so, not in a sense, not so dramatically looking for the signs, or like the person could be trying to turn their backs to this, that they the feelings are like a little bit that is gonna change in the future towards you one way or the other. I'm not, but I think it's like I can see that it will change. So I'm not sure. The cups are something that usually kind of last still a little bit longer, because fire, the wands and the swords, if there would be any talk about love, if you want to make a love reading, like we said, even though for me it didn't feel like if you have only swords that it talks about love, then like, yeah, I think that's the case. And I think he's making a like serious reflection now already. Maybe he's thinking like if his motives are even right ones, and like he wants to gain a new perspective towards you, and that he's also sacrificing something else to see this thing, like what this is. Maybe he's trying to like really like, maybe he's thinking like, okay, maybe it's not just like he kind of likes you, maybe he has very serious intentions. Maybe he's thinking like more like what he actually is thinking, like what he wants, how he actually really feels. Like maybe this is a bit more serious for him in the end, or he wants to make sure, or like check it out and to find and observe. But usually this kind of situation, I've been, yeah, well, the cards are never, in a sense, never good or bad. But the funny thing is that in a way I see this in a way that this is like a natural progression: page, knight, and then the queen. So this is how the cards go. Here would be the 10, 9, and then would be the king here. But basically this will lead to a change anyway. So he has felt one way, he's checking now, he's really searching this, and it's not searching so much for himself, but he's searching from outside. So he's, I guess, observing you and thinking on himself if he sacrificed this, and he's putting something aside to hang there and to gain understanding. Yeah, well, the cups energy is low. It's like more like, let's say, as you know, the sword cuts really fast, the fire burns fast, the water, well, it can move fast, but it's more like, I would say, like months kind of thing. And Pentacles would be then like really already like, so this is some kind of cycles already in that sense. So I think there's gonna be a different, it's gonna change his mind. I'm not sure which way it is. If this would be the other way, I would maybe think that that would be very fruitful, but there's gonna be a change on his feelings. So maybe he considers like, damn, I love this woman, or something like this, or then it's gonna be like, oh, maybe I had just some more superficial feelings, and now maybe I wanna, put my feelings somewhere else. So I would say that depends how he thinks this, but I think there is gonna be so this is still like near future, which will still mean for a while, not in days, more like a cycle. So maybe after, it's gonna be sometime. But he's also very busy with sports. Yeah, well, he's looking kind of like observing everything that is happening. Maybe that could of course mean that maybe he's thinking like, does he have time for this? Can he let himself do this? If he's like really serious about it, maybe he has to put all his efforts there. Not necessarily, but anyway, there's gonna be a change on this. But yeah, I think this is pretty much what it is. And I have to say, Mignon, that this has been interesting. This is mostly been kind of like, for me also kind of easy to read, and I will put good weight on the Zeners and creating a synchronicity, because I feel that this has been stuff that has been going on. And all that, this was maybe a little bit starting like, because I start how he feels, and then it kind of I had to kind of move from that, so I would have done it maybe a little bit different, of course, but hopefully this gives some idea. And of course, we can try this, like I said, there's gonna be a change. Let's see what can we say get anything. I will take one more card for you, and then I think I will gonna sign off. So apologetic, sorry about this, then no more. Now it's already like kind of lot past my bedtime or something, so I will take one more card for this, if it gives any more clarity about how is the change. And it's another Queen upside down, Queen of Pentacles. Well, that could indicate that there would be somehow, I don't know if there would be some other person that this is also interested in, so the point is like maybe he will make on his mind some kind of decision between two people. Could be in that sense. And also this is like a pentacle, in that sense it's like earth, but about the change, how it will be, I think it will like be like he will materialize the change. So maybe you will see him different after this, or maybe she chooses that he is having feelings for someone else as well, and maybe this is why he's also thinking. That could be. You are cursed. No, I don't think you're cursed, man. Why do you think you're cursed? But yeah, okay. Hey, hang in there, apologetic, don't be cursed, okay? And let's put it this way, like since this is gonna be, like I said, the only English one, was the only English live session what I do. If you want to have a reading, ragnarsketarot@gmail.com. You can get me in touch and through there, but then you're going to have to book a private reading through email or through chat or Zoom or whatever. Things were not successful. Well, nevertheless, I will do one thing here, which is gonna be that everyone who is observing this now or in the future, I have to say that I will start to consider that the past, present, and future are not isolated. I think they're connected. So when you do tarot readings also, you take information sort of from everywhere. Everything is happening at the same time. But the idea what I have is that I will give you, we need the apology, these aren't going my way either. Well, that's sometimes this is the thing. This is a guidance card for you guys. Till next time, I will have the pleasure to spend time with you. And I have to say thank you, basically, for everyone who has been here. And well, even though time sort of doesn't exist, I have to still say that special thanks for Mignon. You were doing really well with the Zeners. You got it really good. You were really into that. Well, apologetic has done really well at some point also. I guess it depends on many factors. So Mignon, thank you for coming, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you didn't. If you feel that that's something you want to do, like, comment, share, bring your friends here, hit the bell. Advit, thank you for coming also. I think you haven't been here before. Please come again. Then we had also Linda11, who got it right also immediately. Welcome. Thank you for coming, Linda. And Lace came by and got it right, I think, for the first try as well. Good luck with the project, business thing with Lace. Then Mignon, yes, we got you covered. Elaine Tat came, said hello, but then she didn't stick around. I think it looks like that. Sarah9534 eventually participated, but then we didn't hear much of her after this. Apologetic is always a pleasure. Sorry you didn't get a reading today. I'm sure you will get, and you have gotten at least some before. I'm sure that will not. Sack Girl came by, but then she was a bit silent. Lokira Blue, it's a pleasure to see you. It rhymes. Hope you get a reading from the other channel. So that's pretty much starts to be the participants we have had today, you know. Oh wow, that's the card that keeps showing up. Yeah, that is the stuff. But hey, I put this there, and then I will put you a nice video, and I have to say it now. This is your guidance card for the next time we meet, which will be the Queen of Swords. So if you have issues, look at this card. This holds key for you to understand things and to get, if you have any problems or challenges, this should be giving you answers. Okay? Queen of Swords. Now I'm not gonna even explain. Whatever you can find from the card, would it be the clothes, the throne, the hands, the sword, whatever you see there that can give you guidance and will give you like help in your situation. Okay? So that is your card till the next time we meet, which is gonna be probably next week then, hopefully. So thanks everyone for everything, and it's a pleasure to have you here. And you can follow me also on TikTok if you wish. I am there. So I will leave you with this first.
Welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. If you are searching for a path to deeper insights, guidance, and spiritual connection, by becoming a member and choosing one of our levels, you will gain access to exclusive content, personalized readings, and the support of a like-minded mystical community, depending on the gate number you choose to activate. Ragnar's Gate 1. $6 per month. Access weekly synchronized guidance cards / tarot tale videos. Participate in exclusive members-only live Q&A sessions. Ragnar's Gate 2. $12 per month. Everything from Gate 1. Plus, a detailed monthly tarot reading crafted just for you via email or video link. Ragnar's Gate 3. $28 per month. All from Gates 1 and 2. Plus, a 15-minute live, one-on-one tarot session every month. And discounts and special offers on private tarot readings. Unlock the magic. Choose your gate, support the channel, and dive into a world of deeper understanding. Click join to become a member today. In https://buymeacoffee.com/RagnarsGateTarot.